Trump loves polls. He particularly loves posting polls where he is dominating his political opponents. But we've got a poll that I don't think he's gonna be talking about anytime soon. It's a Marquette Law School poll in Wisconsin that shows Nikki Haley leading Joe Biden by 15 percentage points among likely voters. Absolutely demolishing the sitting president in this swing state. Trump, meanwhile, was neck and neck with Biden, 50-49, well within the poll's margin of error. Now, this poll was not lost on Nikki Haley, who tweeted it out saying, here's a hard truth for Donald Trump. He lost Wisconsin in 2020. In comparison, I beat Joe Biden in Wisconsin by 15 points. That's a major crack in Democrats' blue wall. That's a mandate for saving our country. And this is such an amazing poll for so many reasons. I mean, obviously we're gonna need to see more, see if there's a trend or whatever. But this is not a small difference between one Republican versus another. This is a coin flip in a state that Trump might well need to win the election. And Haley needing to literally maybe not even campaign there. Like she could save millions of dollars by not even running ads in Wisconsin. Of course, who knows what will happen through the course of an election, or with the campaigning. But if you're the Republicans and you're looking at this, you're looking at a person who seems to have such a higher chance of beating Joe Biden. And then you remember that, yes, when standing next to Donald Trump, Nikki Haley seems a little bit more reasonable, but she's still crazy. She will deliver the exact same tax cuts and deregulation that Donald Trump will. She'll be awful on the border. She'll demonize the LGBTQ community. She will give them the red meat that they want. It just, I guess, won't be quite as raw as the way they prefer when Donald Trump delivers it. And they're not gonna go with her. They're gonna turn down as close to a guaranteed presidential win as you can imagine. And maybe someone who could beat Biden so much that her coattails could usher in Republican control of the Senate, a larger majority in the House, and deliver for them all of the policy that they say they want. And like everything else, they're gonna set fire to that for the gamble of Donald Trump potentially being their guy. They prefer Donald Trump over almost guaranteed success on all of their priorities. And look, I don't want them to win, so I get to look at this and chuckle at how boneheaded they are. But if you're a Republican, you should be so frustrated by this. And maybe, just maybe ask yourself, why is it that Nikki Haley does so much better than Donald Trump? Why is it that Donald Trump is as weak of a candidate as he is? There's potentially a lesson there. Now, I will also point out that that's not the only update on the primary. Marianne Williamson has also announced that she is suspending her primary challenge to Joe Biden. She's been in the race about as early as I think any of the other challengers to Joe Biden, and she had a lot of success on social media, getting young people especially invested in her message. But the media did like a complete blackout on the primary. Joe Biden didn't engage any debates with her, so it was always going to be an uphill battle. She's been able to secure like 4 to 10 percentage points in various polls and in the early primaries, but it's clear that she doesn't have a path. That's what she's saying, and so she is leaving the race at this point. That said, the other challengers remain, so stay tuned for that.